Is Bitcoin going to be finally breaking out of this choppy price action? I'm going to be covering that today and what I'm looking for Bitcoin and Ethereum as well as Solana. Just some charts I'm looking at and how I'm looking to trade this price action going into this new week. So let's get started. So first of all, looking here at Bitcoin, if we zoom out here on the 2-hour time frame, take a look at this 2-hour trend. This was the main downtrend portrayal I was watching over here in this price action here. Basically what I was looking for was a reclaim of this 2-hour trend, as well as like this $58,000 level. And then I was looking for a move into 61.5. Since we did reclaim this 2-hour trend. So we got that reclaim here, we got this retest, and we got continuation higher. Now we did just get a sell-off, but we are retesting this 58 level here as well as this 2-hour trend. And if we zoom in here to the 1-hour time frame as well, you can see pretty clean trend as well. And it is also testing this 1-hour trend here as well. 4-hour trend is also in this general area, but getting a bit chopped up here. So basically this 1-hour trend and this 2-hour trend are in like the same area, as well as this 58K support. So basically what we want to see here is we want to see a higher low form here. So some kind of bottom and then see continuation higher into that 61.6K level. Because if we end up losing this area as well, we probably just sell off further into 55K at least, if not further down to maybe testing this wick down here at 49. Because if we are going to establish a nice solid clean uptrend, it's going to happen from here. Losing this level here, and we probably just sell off further. Now, if we zoom out to the weekly time frame, you can see we have lower highs here, and we had lower lows as well until recently. This looks like it could be forming a higher low. Now, of course, that's not confirmed until you get continuation above the last lower high. But for now, it looks like there could have been a higher low formed here, which is really nice, which could lead to eventually a breakout here. Now, the deal is if we end up just selling off here, that would create another lower low. So invalidating that. So basically, like I said, this 1-hour trend as well as this 2-hour trend, this is a key area to hold. Now, if we do break out higher here, I do think we see a move straight into 61.6K. Above there, really the only place I'm looking for is the 65K level, and then of course 72K range highs. Now, as far as targets to the downside, if we end up losing this here, my first target would be like this 55.7 level. And below there, really the only other place I'm looking at is these two lows. So one here at 52.5, and then of course that 49K low from August, and then 45K support. So that's my levels to the downside. Now, as far as trade setups to watch for, really the trade setups I'm seeing here is basically this right here, a long setup, as far as betting on this 1-hour trend holding as well as this 2-hour trend holding. This is where you would want to take a bet to the upside, in my opinion. So I would simply draw something like this here, where we have entered about here. Stop loss, you just want to hide below this price action over here, this consolidation. And then as far as targets, I would look for 61.5, like I said, 65K, and then 72K. Because I do think if we end up uptrending from here, it's going to be pretty aggressive. Now, as far as a short setup, if you wanted, basically what I would look for is loss of this trend and a retest, and then looking to take a short setup there, and then stop loss above this high here, and look for continuation lower from there. But yeah, that's basically all the setups I'm seeing at the moment. Now, there is one more trend we could take a look at, which is 15-minute trend, which is the lower time frame trend it's respecting. So what you could do is you could wait for a reclaim of this 15-minute trend and then take a long on a retest, a reclaim retest of this trend, and then look for continuation higher from there. I'm giving you a bit more confidence that this area will have been a bottom and we see continuation higher from there. So that is another setup to look out for. But yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for Bitcoin. So basically testing a really key area here that we need to see hold. Otherwise, it probably just ends up being some more downside once again, like we've had many times here in the past. briefly interrupting the video here. In case you guys didn't know, I am doing a $150 giveaway right now. The only qualifications are simply signing up to Blowfin with my ref link and then depositing $100 and then just DM me your UID. And I will be choosing a winner on Wednesday. Like I said, $150 giveaway. In case you guys didn't know, I have partnered with Blowfin to give you guys some bonuses here as well. Basically, they're a non-KYC exchange that I really like. I've been using them for a little bit here, and I'm going to continue using them, trading on there. Pretty nice, no KYC, and as well, the UI is very great. Liquidity great as well. The UI is very much like Bybit. Overall, it's very much like Bybit. I really like it. I like it because it's non-KYC, especially for those living in the US. It's pretty nice. But yeah, I have partnered with them, so I am doing a $150 giveaway for you guys. Simply qualifications are simply signing up with my ref link. Link is in my description, and then simply depositing $100 or more, and then just DM me on Twitter your UID, and I will be choosing one of you guys on Wednesday. And as well, Blowfin, I have partnered with them, so you do get some extra bonuses as well. As you can see here, deposit $500, $25 bonus, $1,000, you get $50, and so on here as well. And you can get bonuses as well by how much volume you trade. And just so you guys know, I will be keeping track of those who are actively trading on my ref link. I want to make sure that if you are trading on my ref link, you get some rewarded in some way. So if you are actively trading on my ref link, I will be doing giveaway for you guys in the future, and maybe some other things as well in the future if you're actively trading on there. But yeah, I will be keeping track of you guys. Thank you if you're trading on my ref link, by the way. But yeah, back to the video. Okay, moving into Ethereum here. What I was looking at here is this 1 hour trend. I can see it was holding as resistance on the way down. So once we reclaimed it as well as this bit of resistance here, I was looking for continuation higher. Now also, if we zoom in a bit, this 30-minute trend is also pretty clean. I think I was watching this 30-minute trend about here at this price action. Basically, as long as this 30-minute trend was holding, I was looking for continuation higher. Even this test here, held nicely, got that wick and then continuation higher here. We ended up just falling lower here though recently. So we did lose this 30-minute trend as well as this 1 hour trend, and as well as basically below all the key trends, unfortunately. Ethereum's price action is just really bad. Now, what I would look for here is, as long as it basically remains below this 1 hour trend here, or actually this 30-minute trend as well, I'm just looking for continuation lower. So probably looks like, it just looks so bad compared to Bitcoin, to be honest. Basically probably see a move into like $2,100 level. This low from August, I believe it was. Yeah, that August low. Test that low once again, as well as this $2,000 support level. You really don't want to see this $2,000 support level lost. It's a pretty key level in a high time frame. Because really, if we lose it, there's not really any support that I'm seeing on a high time frame until maybe you could draw a bit here, to be honest. So something like that. So yeah, really 1,700 and then 1,500. But this $2,000 level is really key area to hold. Now, if this ends up going higher instead, what I would be looking for is a reclaim of this 30-minute trend. So see a reclaim, retest, and that's where you could look to take a long position and position for a higher from there. As far as the short setup, basically what I would look for is just a bearish retest of this 30-minute trend here, especially with this resistance level. If we got like maybe a push higher here, and then look for continuation lower from there. So something like this here. Basically short that bearish retest and then look for continuation lower. Now, something to be aware of is this is pretty choppy price action, so it could just end up chopping here as well. Just always have to be aware of that. But yeah, Ethereum's just looks pretty bad compared to Bitcoin. If we take a look at ETH BTC, basically it's just making new lows once again. Not really any bottom in sight, to be honest, other than there's a pretty key support level here that we're just dipping into. So maybe a bottom's here, but this is just, not good price action. This has been downtrending for let's see how long here, like 2 years. It's been downtrending against Bitcoin. So not very great price action. Okay, taking a look at Solana here. What I'm looking at here on the high time frame, I had made a post on Twitter as well about this. This 200 EMA here. By the way, this indicator I made is simply the 200 EMA and MA with the area in between filled in. If you want access to that to add it to your chart, simply it's in my description. But basically, taking a look here, this 200 EMA on the daily time frame is acting as resistance. It acted as previous support. You can see many times before here. And then we lost it here, bearish retested it, and currently rejecting from it. Now, the deal is this 125 support area everyone's talking about has been tested once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so about 9 times. So I think if we get another test of this 125 area, I don't think it holds, to be honest. Because this just looks like a lower high here. Get another test, we probably just end up dumping straight down here in 105. So I would be looking for like this 105 low to hold, as well as this $100 support level. If we ended up breaking down below there, really the next level was like $80 level, $79, $80 level. But I really don't think, to be honest, this 125 level holds if we test it once again. Now support, so it could end up holding once again, but it's been tested so many times before, I just really doubt it holds. If we take a look here at the 4-hour time frame, you can see this 4-hour trend is holding as resistance as well. And if we zoom in even more here, you can see this 1-hour trend. I was watching as well, holding as resistance on the way down, flipped it into support, and we're holding it as well as reclaiming this 135 level. So I was looking for continuation as long as this 1-hour trend held, but you can see lost it. So now I would be looking for continuation lower. Now the two setups I'm looking for personally is simply a bearish retest of this 1-hour trend to short and then look for continuation lower. Basically betting that we get another test of 125 and 125 doesn't hold. It would make for a pretty solid short setup here if we end up giving this bearish retest and a continuation lower. So that I am looking for. Now, the other setup here as well is if you want to buy a reclaim of this 1-hour trend once again and then look for continuation, you can do that as well. Now, I'm not too interested in Solana for longs right now, simply because sure, it's been holding that 125 level pretty good, but it doesn't really show any strength afterwards. It gets a move up and then just kind of stalls and moves sideways. So yeah, if we got a reclaim though of this 1-hour trend, you could look to buy a retest and look for continuation higher. But yeah, the main setup I'm looking for personally is basically to short a setup, bearish retest of this 1-hour trend. But yeah, hopefully this gave you guys a brief overview of what I'm looking for moving into this next week. If you enjoy these types, please comment down below if you enjoyed these market updates, if I should be doing them more often. If you have any questions, drop it down below as well. And of course, just a quick reminder about that giveaway that will be ending on Wednesday, as well as those bonuses. So if you guys want access to it, please sign up and I will be choosing one of you guys. I have a lot more coming in the future as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time. Peace.